Right guys, we are back with another video. Right, today we are doing rear pads on the Mrs. Fiesta ST. If you are tackling this job, obviously you should know how to jack up a car and put it on axle stands and everything yourself, so I'm not going to bore you with that. I'm just going to jack it up now on my own. Right guys, hopefully we'll see how far I get. It is starting to rain, unfortunately. Perks of being on a driveway. Right, got the car jacked up. Can't find my axle stands at the moment, which is a bit odd. I haven't used them in a while, to be fair. I haven't done any mechanical stuff in a while. Right, so I've just put the wheel underneath the car just in case if the jack does decide to drop. It goes that way. Anyway, right. Rear pads, here we go. First things first, make sure the handbrake is off. Obviously put the car in first gear as well because it's a front wheel drive car. It's got two 13mm top and bottom. Crack them off first. That one's just spinning. Because they're both just spinning, you get some mole grips that are quite thin. You can, I think it's either a 14 or a 15, but all my spanners are a little bit too thick. So all I'm going to do is clamp that bit like that, and then wow, like that. Top one out. Also make sure the sliders are free as well. You don't want them seized because otherwise you will get uneven wear on your pads. Once again, sorry about the traffic. How you doing? Right, that's them two off. Right, obviously because you're changing the pads, excuse me, need to get in here a second. Ease the caliper off slightly. It is a wind back piston. I'm just trying to get it so there's a bit of play in it. So just give it a bit of leverage, get it off. Try not to scratch the nice red paint. There we go. Right. It wasn't too bad, to be fair. It wasn't too bad, to be fair. But still needed doing. The discs don't need doing. There's a little bit of a lip on there, but it will be okay. Especially for this round of pads. Like that, right. Now, need a wire brush. Need to clean up where the pads sit. Top and bottom. Right. And then we need a brake rewind brake. Then we need a brake rewind toolkit. I got this one off eBay. I think it was only about like 14 quid or something like that. The right end for it, like that. You need that. Right, there is two of these, because one's left-handed thread and one's right-handed thread in this kit. Because some pistons on cars you have to do clockwise, some you have to do anti-clockwise. So we will find out now which one it is. The majority of them are clockwise. And that sits in there. Screw that out. So, right. I don't know if you guys can see this, I can't get a right angle, but the rubber just there, it's, as I'm trying to wind this back in, it's pulling the rubber around. Obviously you don't want to go too far because you will rip the rubber. Basically, if you get a pick tool and just get it underneath there like that, if you can get it to stay there, make a bit of a gap, get some WD-40 or penetrating fluid or anything like that, and just give it a squirt in there to loosen, to let it slide, to let the rubber slide around the piston freely, like that, and then it won't snag up. Wind back pistons on brake calipers are on the rear of cars. Not all cars, but quite a few cars. You won't be able to push them back. Like, you won't be able to just push them straight back. You have to wind them back. Nice, there we go. And that's all the way back now. Take that out. There we go. And that is one wound back piston. Right, so when you're doing pads on any car, I always grab 3 out the box. If they're all 3 are identical, obviously check for like little nipples, like there. If all 3 are identical, obviously they're all the same. Obviously, if there's one odd or 2 odd out the 3, they're obviously different. So one goes inside, one goes outside. But yeah, I always grab 3 out the box, check to make sure all 3 are the same, and then go from there. Right, this next bit, obviously, when I was working at National Tyres, yes, unfortunately I worked at National Tyres, I did a brake course, and obviously they all say, oh, you must use copper grease, this, that and the other, to stop the squealing. You must use copper grease to stop the squealing. But I found, whenever I have used copper grease on back of the pads, like on that bit there, around here, on the backs and everything like that. Obviously I don't need to put it on the back on this because they have already pads on them. Whenever I have used copper grease, it's always squealed. And then whenever I haven't used copper grease, it's been quiet. So if it starts squealing, I'll take it back apart and I'll grease them up. But so I never bother now, to be quite honest. 9 times out of 10 I don't have to, because I found that every time I did brakes, obviously when I was at National Tyres I always put the copper grease on because I had to, because it was my job, but they always came back saying, oh, my brakes are squealing after you've done the pads. Yeah, so anyway, let's get this back on. Make sure that slider doesn't fall off. Make sure the rubbers are back in place. And get the top bolt in first. Get the thread started on that one and screwed in quite a bit. Just finger tight for now, like that. And then make sure, if you can see that through there, make sure them wings aren't, make sure they're flat, and that there should be, basically on the inside of the caliper, there should be there and there, like not so they're not poking through this hole or anything, because that's what keeps the pad's pressure down onto the caliper carrier. Like that. Get that bottom one in, like so. There it is. That's the bottom one on. Right, and that is it. Job done. Very easy to do. Entry level mechanics. Obviously, anyone can do this. I should have got Jess to do it. Actually, she should have done it herself. Right, guys. I'm going to cut the video here because there's no point in showing you putting the wheel back on or everything like that. Yeah, that's how to do rear pads on a Fiesta ST and majority of cars. Obviously, all Fiestas. Let me just double check actually for you. Right, see, that's Jess's Fiesta, which is a 63 plate. This is a 59 plate. This is my mum's Fiesta. It's a 1.6 auto, and that has drum brakes. So obviously if you're doing this on just a normal Fiesta, obviously all STs have the brake calipers and discs and pads. Obviously there's brake shoes and drums on this Fiesta, so just bear that one in mind. Hope you enjoy the video, guys. Like, share and subscribe, don't forget. Really helps out the channel. And Jace has just turned up as well.
Hello.
Polishing his other turd. Turbo build coming soon on a EP3 Civic. You excited, Jace?
Buzzing.
Buzzing. Buzzing. Word of the day, buzzing. Right, yes. See you later. Bye. Right, we are rolling. Right, because it's starting to rain still, I'm going to do this side as a speed run. Jace is going to time me, see how fast I can actually do it, and gives you guys a idea on how long this job could actually take for you. Right, you ready, Jace? Go. Wheel nuts are already undone, by the way. Already took them off, but still. Right, I've got everything I need here. Roll grips, spanners, everything like that. Handbrake is off. Yeah. Oh, fucking hell, that's tight. One bolt out. What's that? RDS4 shape. 65. Right. 2 bolts out. Get the caliper off. That. Get the pads out. need a pick tool. Ah! Oh. Oh, it's there. Oh, wasting time here. Time on, Jace.
2 minutes, 15.
Right, what I was on about earlier, this side's opposite thread, so we need the other one. I think, maybe. It wouldn't budge and I didn't want to force it. So I'll just try the other one, so it might take me a little bit of extra time. Left-handed thread. Ooh, that's still tight. I don't know actually.
Feel the pressure.
No. No, it is right-handed thread. I've just been a wimp. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So it's not, they're not opposite thread on a Fiesta ST. There we go. Piston's back in. New pads. Oh, come on. Oh. There we go. There's one. That's the other. Obviously, it don't matter which way they go in, front or back. Too lazy to go and get a hammer, plus I'll waste time. There we go, that's that, that's that. Push the sliders in, get the top one lined up. Oh, what are we on, Jace?
6 minutes.
Oh. I was hoping for under 5. To be fair, if I hadn't messed about with the opposite thread malarkey, right, more grips. Halford ratchet spanners are good, like, but sometimes they lock up on themselves. You have to give them a tap to. That's it.
That's good.
I'll edit that bit out. You would have seen the jump then. It was just telling Jace my phone code, and obviously I don't want everyone to know that. So, but now Jace knows it, so that's probably worse. Right, bolts are done up, calipers back up, disc is running freely. Wheel, hiya. Right, what are we on, Jace? Stop the timer there, may as well, because the wheel nuts are already off. 8:35, 8 minutes 35 seconds to do one side.
Cheating.
How am I cheating? How was it cheating?
Wheel bolts are already off and not back on.
Ah, don't worry about things like that.
Put it there.
Right. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. And I know I've already told you, but I'm going to tell you again. Like, share and subscribe. Get the word out. But this is an awesome channel. The place to be for how-to videos. If there is anything you would like to see, if you're still watching this, obviously, congratulations, you've made it to the end. You're not giving up like everyone else that hasn't seen this bit. But yeah. If you have got any ideas that you would like to see, or any questions, write them down in the comments section down below. Ooh. And let me know.